Hey, you guys. Today I'm going to be showing you something you've probably seen all over the internet by now, and some other little bits I've already sort of shoved in other videos, so I'll be brief about my other bits, but the main focus of today's video is the one, like I said, you've seen all over the internet by now. I'm going to periodically look in there and look in there. Again, apologies all, but you know it happens to me. So, I turned the big 3-9 recently, a couple of days back, Monday. And my partner, bless her soul, wanted to get me something really special. So she got me something really special. Before I get into that, it's like just here, and my other bits are just here. I'm going to go over the other 4 bits? Yeah, 4 bits. I'm sort of off screen then, sorry. I'll move that along a bit. There we go. So yeah, other 4 bits, because there's a bit of a story between some of them which you already know if you've watched my other videos, but if you haven't, this is a time you get to learn. You know, so not being condescending or sarcastic or anything. So the first bit, I was debating whether to get, because it comes with a slipcover normally, and it would have cost me £10 more to buy it brand new, but CEX had it for £10 and it was good, you know, good nick. So that is this, the Sister Street Fighter collection. Now, I've watched the first one ish. I kind of was tired, so nodded off. It was really entertaining what I saw, but I do need to get back into watching this. I'm not big on... Okay, people who are new to the channel. Hello, everyone. I'm not great with the details. And I am terrible reading back aloud. So, on this. So, best thing to do when you're watching my videos is when I show you something, think to yourself, oh, I'll look that up later. It's a good set. You get, I think, 3 or 4 films. Can't remember. Let's have a look. Disc 1 is the first film. Disc 2 is 2, 3, and 4. Yes, 4 films. So you get 4 films on 2 discs. Okay, 4 films on 2 discs. And as I said, this came with a sleeve if you bought it new, but no booklet, as it doesn't state on the bottom. But the commissioned art is fantastic. So there's that. Right, 3 minutes in. This is the story time part. Originally, I found 2 items in a pre-owned shop near me. And originally, it was supposed to be a gift from a friend to go and buy them. It was like, here you go, mate. You have some money for your birthday. Go and buy them for yourself. So I was excited. And when I got there and checked them, the bits that made them limited collectors was missing. So, to be specific, it was Demons 1 and 2 black slipcase editions. So I'll move that there for now. Give yourself. It doesn't want to. There we go. So yeah, it was these 2 things. It was Demons and Demons 2. As you can see, I have them now. This is again a bit of the story of that. The bits that were missing from these, both of these, were the poster that you get and the comic book for Demons 3. There's a part 1 in Demons 1 and a part 2 in Demons 2. Now, when I first saw these, saw they didn't have them, got upset, and in the end decided on something else. I didn't realise at the time, but then later when I got home, Demons 2 also does not have, as you can see, that little leaflet thing, which would have, when you first buy these, covers the whole bit there under the plastic. And so I had to look up the ISB whatever the code thing is. ISBN? Is it? ISBN? I'm tired, man. The barcode number. There we go, I'll just say that. It's late. So yeah, I had to look up that for this one, but I added it to my DVD profiler. So, sorted. But anyway, because I I decided not to get these at that time. I'll get to it. Leave yourself. I went with this. Caligula. Now, this I found amongst the... I'm trying to keep it sort of away because of the imagery. I found this amongst the adult section, which I found rather entertaining. The gentleman told me he put it there because of his clientele that buys that stuff. He thought they'd have bought it first. It was complete. It's got all the bits in it. It has the mini poster, the book, both discs, and cost 20 quid. Left me £10 to buy a couple of stray Blu-rays, and so I did. So I was very happy with this. Very happy with the white window boxed limited edition, blue edition as it's called on the front. It says at the very bottom there. Get close up. The blue edition. I was very happy with that. So, that you've already seen in a... Oh, sorry, my head keeps dipping out of the video. I apologise for that. Anyway, so back to these. I went in, I would say, a few weeks back, and the gentleman recognised me and said, "You wanted those Demons Blu-rays, didn't you? If I bring in my posters and booklets from my own editions, would you still buy those at that price?" I said yes, of course, and in my head I was going, yes! So, what happened was, about 3 or 4 days later, when I got paid, I went back in, and the gentleman had these sat on the counter, waiting for me. And he had inside this little bag both posters and both comics. So this is now part of my birthday present from my mate. So we finally got these complete. Well, Demons 2 is sort of missing the back leaflet thing, but I'm never going to sell it. So I decided to keep the black, that little plastic bag as well, brown paper bag, because that's awesome. The way he just took his own stuff, took it from his own collection, the booklets and posters, because he said he never bothers with any of that. He said he likes the films and the films only. So he took them, gave them to me. I was well happy. Now, to the point of the video. The cereal box, or breeze block, or whatever else you want to call it. It's already been taken out of the box, out of the plastic wrapper, because I have tried a couple of times to do a video for this and I just end up deleting it. I'm never happy. I want to get this done right. So, here we go. The Gamera Complete Collection by Arrow. This limited edition gigantic box is huge. Huge. It's massive. It's huge. Oh, I'm never doing that again. So, I'll read from the back of the J card, because this is the back, what it says it has in it. Because I'm not going to fiddle about too much with the insides, because as I said, I've done multiple videos now. And I'll direct you to another video who sort of reminded me I should have uploaded my other one, Serial at Midnight. He's not long uploaded his own Gamera unboxing, and he really goes into in depth, so there's that. But I'll read from the back what you get in it, and I'll pull each book out so you can see. Um, this collector's edition box set contains collector's edition box set contents. Limited collector's edition packaging, housed in a large format rigid box, fully illustrated by Matt Frank. Hardback 130-page comic book including a full-colour reprint of the 4-issue Gamera comic series, originally released by Dark Horse Comics in 1996. And the first ever English language printing of the prequel comic, The Last Hope by Matt Frank and Joshua Bugosh, B-U-Gosh. Where am I? Perfect bound 80-page book including new retrospectives on the series by Patrick Macias, an archive interview with Noriaki Yusa by David Milner, Kaiju X-ray illustrations by Julian Yates, Fangoria set reports on the Heisei trilogy by Norman England, and a viewer's guide to the English dubbed versions of the films. Double-sided 4-panel poster of Gamera's map of Japan in both Japanese and English. This is a huge map, but you all know me by now, the ones that don't, hello new people. I don't open the map stuff, because I like to keep it nice and folded the way it was, and nice in its packaging. Collector's art cards for each film, which are in the back of the main book with the discs. I didn't, when I looked at the last page, I thought, ooh, what are they? And it's a single postcard sized art card. It has the art on one side and then the name of the film on the back. And it says it's featuring new artwork by Matt Frank. Matt Frank was the one who originally did the art for, I think, the 1996 comic series. And Arrow went out their way to get him to do this. The artwork in this, as you know my favourite saying by now, fantastic. A lot of people don't like the commissioned artwork by Arrow, but I absolutely love the commissioned artwork by Arrow. Each disc obviously has its own set of extras, and again, watch Serial by Midnight. He'll go over everything for you. I know you watching me and then watching me say, go see this guy instead. What's the point of watching me? But you watch me because you love me. But yeah. This set, as you can see, it has a lot of stuff written on the back here. This is why, and look at that. It's freaking huge. Right, I'll put the J card down for now. Somewhere. No, I don't want to put it there. Where do I want to put it? I don't want to put it anywhere around here, really. But hey, right. This huge. I mean, look, resting it on my shoulders. Look at that. It's massive. It is massive. Is the art there? There's a list of the films. Oh, sorry, it missed Gamera the Brave at the bottom. And that's the different books. The main collection is in the chunky one. Then there's the comics in the middle, and then there's the limited edition book with stuff like the retrospectives. Right. Oh. Every time I've taken this out so far, I've been whacked in the face with a gigantic smell of comic. It's fantastic. This is the rigid box, by the way. See this? See if I can get a better thing. Right? Right. It's a proper, hard, rigid box. Then you have the art for the limited edition book. Is absolutely massive, this. Then you've got the contents, history, then it's each film with the poster and a bit of information about it. this book, this specific set is for people who love kaiju and people who are big, you know, you love your collector's editions, you love your limited editions, you love the detail that goes into the art. This is just, there we go. That's the last one. I'll show you that. There we go. I'll slide this in. Oh, get it in the book somehow. Doesn't want to go in. There we go. Right. The comics collection, again. Hold on, let me see if I can do this. Hardbound book. It's massive. Let's see. There's a bit of a look at some of the art. There we go. It's absolutely, as I keep saying, fantastic. Is that? Here's a look on the back. I cannot say fantastic enough when it comes to this set. It is absolutely fantastic. Now, the larger bound book, this one, the complete collection, is about 4 or 5 5 or 6 pages long. Now let that sink in for a sec. These things are thick pages. 1 page. See? 2 page. Well, that's about 3 pages actually. Well, no, 4. So yeah, as you can see, they're thick chunky pages, and that's because this first one houses, this first one, I'm not high enough, houses the map, which again, don't want to damage anything. Then you have the discs, which are housed in these little slot pockets. I'll call them pockets, because unlike some things like the Lois and Clark set or the Flash Blu-ray set, they would just be like jammed, slided into, hard, squished in. It's like a bit of a slot, and that's it, and it gets jammed in. These sort of rest in. As a demonstration, I will pull out. I'm trying not to hit the bottom of the disc with my nail. You have to excuse me with that. But because that's the only problem is I have nails. So if I just need to get under the disc and it'll slide out. So much easier when I turn this upside down. He says that and it fails. I had no problem doing this in the first video. It's just because I have nails, I don't want to damage the disc. There's something else I can slide under it. Come on. I don't want to be knocking things off the side. Right. Let's see. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's the first disc. Now, ignoring all the kerfuffle you just saw me do, I have nails. I don't want to accidentally damage one of the discs. See, it's nice, sparkly. It's Doctor Who. They are proper pockets. I'll show you the empty one it went in. I'll get a close-up of it. As you can see, that's what it's like. It's got a little nice gap for you to slide the disc in. It's got the bit here to help you get the disc out. But again, nails. I'm paranoid. I don't want to damage the disc. And it's like that for every film. This is where I try and be very cautious and just slide it back in. There we go, see? It just gently slides in, no problem. And there's that. There's those discs. Some art. The next discs. More fantastic art. More discs. These are the last discs, I think. Yep, these are the last discs. And more. Again, art is massively fantastic. These are the postcards. And there's more fantastic art. Now, without fapping about too much, I'll pull out a couple of the first couple of cards so you can see. Right, that again just for size. Okay, it's about the standard average postcard size, and that is for Gamera the Giant Monster. And then the second one come out is this one. Again, fantastic artwork. Gamera versus Baragon. Now you have one for each film, and they just slot into these little cubby holes, or I don't know what else you'd call them but cubby holes. You can just put them in. You've got massive, same for as the front of the case, same as the back. Slide in. Oh, it's like a huge puff of air as soon as you, and then that's it. That is the Gamera set with a lot of mindless babble. Well, I don't think it was mindless, but hey, you guys may think it was mindless. That's the Gamera set, and this was my fantastic present from my gorgeous wife. That set, for those outside the UK, this cost £109.99. I like to keep the J card with it, see, putting the J card back. And my lovely wife paid for that for me. She's feeding my obsession, and she knows it. But she loves me for it. It makes me happy, and she says whatever makes me happy makes her happy. Right, it's almost 24 minutes, so before I finish signing off, I'm going to shove a surpriser at the end of this. Recently, I really got into watching comedians again, and Kevin Hart is absolutely fantastic. I've never seen any of his performances fully live, apart from some of, well, yeah, never fully live. And I bought a bunch of his live DVDs off of eBay. One still hasn't turned up, and I didn't buy the last live show. So I watched these recently. Kevin Hart, I'm a Grown Little Man. Kevin Hart, Laugh at My Pain. And Kevin Hart, Let Me Explain. You may have noticed that I'm a Grown Little Man didn't have a UK rating. It hasn't been released in the UK. This was bought off of eBay. So I'm just having a universal player. As comedians go, I used to watch a lot of like standard British comedy, but some comedians just managed to break it out of me. Enrique Iglesias. You can see I'm completely gone in the head. I'm going to leave that in just so everyone can see how stupid I am. I'm just rambling on without thinking. The comedian is Gabriel Iglesias. Enrique's the damn Singanos. I'm a dumbass. He'd get a laugh out of that, I'm pretty sure. Gabriel would. But yeah. Gabriel Iglesias and Kevin Hart. Two comedians that manage to rip it out of me every time. Most people probably recognise Kevin from films. A lot of films recently. He's in a lot of films with The Rock. Central Intelligence is very funny. Anyway, I've sort of babbled to the point where this has gone over to... So this is how I spent my birthday evening. Laughing to Kevin Hart. And over the next few nights, I actually plan to start watching the Gamera set. But that's that. Again, I will link to Serial at Midnight's video. And hopefully he will be able to tell you at least all the nitty gritty stuff that I haven't. And you guys... Ugh, suddenly got a wild hair on my face. Glories of having a cat. Anyway. You guys take it easy. Like and subscribe. Remember you rock, and comment down below anything you like. Any comment is fine. Whether you liked it, whether you disliked it, whatever. I don't mind. Tell me your favourite Gamera movie. Or your favourite comedian. One of those two. Your favourite Gamera movie or your favourite comedian. Look forward to hearing from you. You guys take it easy.